Welcome to In the Tub, where I answer a question while taking a bath. This week, let's discuss, should we be scared of sharks? Now, first reaction is probably, yeah, a little bit. 6 meter long, rows of serrated teeth, can see way better in the water than you can swim way better in the water than you can. You know, they have electroreceptors, they can sense your heartbeat, so they can sense if you're scared. 450 million years of evolution to turn them into the perfect predator. Yeah, I'd say we should probably be scared of them, right? Or wrong. Sharks are often referred to as man-eaters, and that's just something I think is wrong. Like when we look at the statistics, sharks kill on average 4 people per year. 4. Think of how many people swim in the oceans every single year. Like, only 4? That's a tiny number. And yeah, those are people that have died from shark attacks. But let's talk about how many shark attacks there are in total. Just over 100 in 2019. I think maybe like less than 40 unprovoked. 60 or so provoked by things like chumming water. Cases of mistaken identity. In fact, that's a big one. Let's talk about that real quick. So, if I made a shark buffet, I went to, Gills came to my shark restaurant. So he swims in. I seat him at the table. I'm like, hey, Gills, table for one. That's his voice. We'll work on that. Table for one. Alright, Gills, I'll give you a table for one. Swims over to his table. Obviously, this is an underwater restaurant. I hand him his menu. Now, on the menu, there's no human on there. So he sits down, I hand him his menu. And what's on his menu? What's on my menu, Mark? Well, funny you should ask, Gills, because you probably can't read English or any language. So, sorry, I'm taking a massive tangent. Right, the menu. What is on the menu? We've got seals. We've got injured fish. We've got crustaceans. We've got turtles. But one thing we don't have on there is humans. And that's because sharks just generally aren't interested in eating humans. We don't taste good. We're stringy. So why do sharks sometimes attack then? Well, not everybody knows this. I've been speaking with Gills, and I've recently come to realise that sharks don't have hands. And so because they don't have hands, when they want to see if something, can I eat that? Can I give it a go? They can't just pick up a hamburger and take a bite. No, they have to, they use their mouths as their hands to test, is this something I want to eat? Is this something I can eat? So, and that's not something I eat. I'm going to run away, swim away. Well, if we look at the facts, that seems accurate because of most shark attacks, a frighteningly small number of them are follow-up attacks. I guess it's not frighteningly small, that's a positive. Good. And that's because the shark bites it, sees, that's not food, I don't like that. I'm going to swim off and try and find something tasty to eat. Maybe like that really fat kid. No, I'm kidding. Seal. So, the downside of that is you've also been bitten by a shark. Which is bad for you. I'm not gonna, I love sharks, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Being bitten by a shark, not a good thing. Some sharks have up to like 2,000 pounds of bite force, like 2,000 newtons even. That's a lot. And the 3 rows of serrated teeth, that's enough to take a chunk out of a leg, out of a torso, tear someone's arm off. So that's pretty scary, right? And that's how people die from shark attacks. They're not because the shark comes up and is like, give me some food, I like that woman. They die because they've been bitten. The shark is generally fucked off out of there. And yeah, they've died from their wounds because that's a pretty serious wound. What can I say? So, cases of mistaken identity. Everyone's heard that if you're on a surfboard, you can look like a seal from below. And that's That's interesting because a lot of shark attacks are from below, especially from great whites. Great whites like to attack from where they're not seen. There's a common phrase in the scuba diving community. You're not killed by the shark you see, you're killed by the shark you don't. And that, because sharks are ambush predators. That's why they do the circling thing. That's why they'll attack you from below. If we look at a great white shark, it has that two-toned colour, similar to gills here. And when you're looking from above, that's really hard to see against the dark depth of the ocean. But if we turn that up, that's pretty easy to see. But if you're looking from below, that's suddenly a lot more difficult to see. So sharks actually have like a natural camouflage because they're ambush predators. So we've talked about how many sharks kill people per year, right? So we've got just over 100 recorded shark attacks. Globally, by the way, that's the whole planet. And think of every time you've swum in the ocean, you've never been eaten by a shark. And if you have, then I'm terribly sorry and you're one of the unlucky few that's watching my video. And maybe I can change your mind, or maybe you'll never go in the water again. Understandable. So let's talk about how many sharks we kill per year. If any of you have watched my other video on shark finning, if you haven't, I would recommend it. It's somewhere up here. Or maybe over there. I'm not great at editing, so it could be anywhere on your screen as of current. So I advise giving that a watch. That goes over lots of interesting things. You might learn something. So how many sharks do we kill per year? Well, estimated up to 100 million. Now most of that is for shark fin soup, traditional medicine, but there are places that actually do a shark cull. If we look at Cape Town in South Africa, for example, annually they will kill a quota of sharks. I think it's bull sharks. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, we kill about 100 million per year. They kill 4. That's vastly disproportionate. But yeah, we should have a certain amount of fear. Fear is a natural response. We've evolved fear to effectively give us a natural warning of things that are dangerous to us. And obviously, sharks are dangerous. But they're not man-eaters. They're not killers. We're not on the menu. They don't want to eat us. They don't want to be our friends, but they don't want to eat us. That's the main point. So I think I'll end that there, really. So, have I changed your opinion? Have I given you something new to think about? Are you still terrified of sharks? Don't think I'm going to change that overnight. Looking into the deep, the unknown, not knowing where anything is. It's a scary environment. It unsettles even me. But have I given you something to think about? Could you perhaps see yourself feeding sharks in the Bahamas? I mean, go to the Bahamas anyway, it's beautiful. But yeah, so let's end that there. So this has been In the Tub. Hoping to do this weekly. Let me know what you think. Next week I'm going to try and get a crap ton more bubbles. I'm going to be up to here. It's going to be right up to here. Gills will be joining us weekly. I know you probably prefer him to me. So yeah, that's it. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm probably going to wash my hair now and take my trunks off. Have a bath like a normal person. So I'll see you guys next week. And thank you for tuning in. If you liked it, hit the like button down below. If you loved it, hit that cheeky subscribe button. Do me a wonder of good. If you hated it, well, you. No, really, if you didn't like it, let me know. Whether it's because of my abhorrent personality or it's just a bit boring. Okay, guys. Well, I will see you guys next time on In the Tub. Adios.